beautiful morning at the Two Rocks.
Leaving Two Rock Bay, and I think that's Odysseus Bay. That's Two Rock Bay. Oh, this looks like somewhere where you could have stayed last night. There's a little town here, Pargas, I think, and then the point up there, and yeah, we're off towards Corfu today, which is all the way up there.
Lovely starting sailing early in the morning. Well, early to me, 9. Lovely views.
Well, I'm going to try and put one more layer of weather stripping on here. This one's not quite enough. It doesn't seal very well. So, first off, and then we'll put my pillow that's in a garbage bag on top of everything so we don't let all the heat in. And garbage bag with a pillow in it. It seals better than the lid does anyway. Take the lid. Make a nice clean connection for it by wiping it down with some alcohol. Let it dry for a minute. Can't really record doing it, but this stuff works a lot better. The other stuff I had on the other side of the door, but every time we wiped off the counter or whatever, it got shoved in. Yeah, the other layer I took off the bottom here, and I put the little lip under the lid so it would stay stuck on there, and it stayed stuck on there, but it doesn't seem to be making a very good seal. Well, heading towards Corfu up there. Our wind died. Completely glassy water now. Barely a lick of wind. Frustrating when you just want to sail. But we're going to stop at a beach up here for a couple of hours. The wind is supposed to pick up later. And coming into Prapamali Beach on our way to Corfu. One other boat, 2 others coming rushing in, but I'm going to beat them here so I get the best anchorage. And yeah, we're going to go for a swim, wait for the wind to pick up, and it looks like it's already picking up, but we'll have some lunch.
Right there. I guess someone beats you there.
Anchored in Prapamali Beach. Water is 3 meters. Just nice, beautiful light blue sand on the bottom. Rocks over there. We're gonna go for a little snorkel and see what's in the rock.
Closest I could get. This is pretty.
Hannah says this is the beach for being naked, but I think she's just teasing. She says there'd have to be no other people on it. But it's very nice sandy, and so you get the sand up and everything. And we're going to go snorkel over there. Big cutter out, pushing water. No sails up, got the wind behind them. Deanna is finally dressing up here. She complained when we left Edmonton that she was going to have to be naked all the time, but the fact is she's pretty much chosen to be naked all the time. This is the most dressed she's been in the last 2 months, maybe 3 months, ever since we left Paris. Okay, do you want anything to drink? We got the sign with all the cities. It's only 32 kilometers to Corfu. Paris, 2100. Notos Panorama, or Panorama Notos, not sure which. We'll try and head into town. It's not very far for the dinghy, and it's pretty calm right now. There's Liberty over there.
Big Cat is driving us. This is our boat right beside the big one. Yeah, right. That one. Right underneath us. This is kind of cool. Heading back to the boat, lots of birds.
You know, you'd think I'd get tired of these, but so far, I haven't. Look at this sunset. Look at this. Look at this. Big ass yacht behind us. Looks like it's probably 40 meters. 5 spreaders on it. 3 foresails. I think he's just showing off. See, now that's just showing off. First, she's helping me with the sunrise this morning. Look at how small the people on deck look. Okay, standing at on the top deck there. The harbor filled up even more once we came in yesterday, I guess. The most jammed in there. Our spot stayed fairly clear. It was just the boats that were here, maybe one extra. A little odd.
Little fishing village, can't even pronounce it. Heading to Corfu.
Petriti.
Petriti. Approaching Corfu, this is Kirkira.
You realize how big some of these yachts are when you see a 50-foot catamaran and it looks like just a toy boat compared to this guy. And then this guy up here is probably a 30-meter yacht. I don't know if you guys are bored of this yet, but I'm going to another castle. Look at this thing. This is the Venetian castle in Corfu. It's just insane. I think there's a museum up there too. Freaking castle, guys. And like some dinky little boats here too. There's Liberty. And there's the fortress. A couple of crappy boats in here. And we're in Corfu. We didn't really have a chance to visit last time. This is Old Town, so where all the touristy shit is and all the people. Because I love having all the people. This is a little bit nuts. Way more people than the other places we've been. Mariachi band. Do they call them mariachi bands in Greek?
Much quieter street down the road.
Tiana finding all the little back alleys. Pretty cool architecture around here. Something over here, I'm not sure what it is. It looks old. This is the Museum of Corfu. So this is now the Museum of Asian Art. Hop on, hop off bus, and looking through Corfu and Spilla. And this is the island Vitos. This is Cap Yellow. The streets are so skinny that sometimes you can reach across the alley to shake hands with your neighbor. The new Venetian fortress. This is the new fortress. Harbour. It's got enough lifeboats on it that it carries passengers. Built in the 16th century. Roman baths. That's madness. Othonoi Island. This is the first place we stayed when we landed in Greece. Something on the other side. The sound you can hear is the trees hitting the window on the side of the bus. A real huge contrast to the hop-on, hop-off bus in Paris and in Athens to this. Vinyasa is created as a barrier between the fort and the rest of the city.
Oh, me too. Look at that. That's so pretty. My life is a real suffering.
Not here, but close.
It's pretty. Better view over here. Going towards the old fortress of Corfu. Yay! Laser sailor.
They're getting paid for this.
Beautiful.
It's probably faster than we are. And there goes all the dinghy racing. Water's a bit choppy. I wonder where they're going to. You know, I just realized there's a lot of boats in this harbor. Somebody said the view of town from the bell tower is really good too.
Oh yeah. I'm glad when you tell me things.
We're at the entrance to the old fortress in Corfu. Looks like they had a drawbridge here too, before they had just this concrete walkway. Oh, we've got some cannons from 1788. 1788, 4-pounder. I feel like this would have been a moat, but it's not often you have walls on the other side of the moat. Here we got some bigger cannons, and we got some bombards. We'll be able to hit our boat in the harbor there. Gun mounts on the south side of the keep, of the fortress. Still got all this to go. And this is St. George's Church. Black Pearl is going between all the boats here. I wonder where Johnny Depp is. This guy's backing into this slip beside this huge super yacht. Can't wait to see how tiny he looks. This is how thick the wall is. Deanna can't even reach halfway. I wonder if it would stop a cannonball. Oh, nice breeze blowing through. Let's see if you can catch a picture.
And we need to dock here. So I can match. So I can make this gate out.
I think this was the prison. Let's see where this goes.
And finally, the top.
Switchbacks all the way up to the top there. I don't know if you can go all the way up to the lighthouse. There's nobody on there. So. You see, yeah, I'm starting to get scared of the height. There we go. Pretty good view so far. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Tree up here, all the way up on top. View of their island here. Can't remember what it's called, but they say nobody lives on there, but there's lots of houses. So. And then the other side that we're not allowed to go to. We're at the top. Not allowed in the lighthouse, but the view is pretty damn good anyways. Look at this, all Corfu town exposed in front of us. We're at the top. Corfu town behind us. Lighthouse over here. Some huge radio tower or cross or something here. Imagine it looks like it gets lit up. Yeah. I love castles. Fortresses and I don't know what else. Keeps. Towers. Yeah, it's all good.
Plane is soaring into the sky above Corfu. Cruise ship is leaving, revealing the cool ship behind it.
That's crazy. We were just up at the top there. You almost wouldn't know. It wasn't too bad of a walk down. Well, they lit up the fortress. It's kind of that's kind of pretty. It's big boats around us. Yeah, pretty night. Pretty sunset over here. I don't know how I saw the sunset yesterday and I didn't see that. We got this huge ketch over here. You can't really tell because there's another boat in front of it. And then we've got this 5-spreader boat followed us from the other marina. Well, can't believe I didn't see this yesterday. Look at this. This is pretty.
Super yachts lined up, and then the very fancy sailboat. Is it a Ketch? Yeah. Impressive. Look how pretty this is. Got a sign over there. This is cool.
Going up to a new fortress. And yeah, not as tall as the old fortress. That's okay.
What, you don't want me to slid?
We're on the new fortress. This looks like an AA gun. You can see the old fortress distance. And we've got Spilla in between. All the little towery houses with the skinny little tiny streets.
There's a light in the end of the tunnel. Yeah, David posing for me. Spilla in the background. This cool fortress up and down.
This is the first time Deanna's ever been in front of me this whole trip. Hi, Deanna.
Inside the fortress wall. Okay, I probably spilled coffee. You can see inside. That is fascinating to me.
New fortress, built in 1700 or 1500, I can't remember.
One room leads into the other. Lots of windows on the sides. I guess this is the best room to see the old fortress, the old town. Exodus.
She's been doing this all through the tunnel. I just got the camera up and then she noticed. And we're at the Spilla gate. It leads into the market. This is the Spilla market. Just all these skinny streets with markets all along.
Getting out of the church. Pictures were not allowed.
Kitten in the skinny streets of Spilla.
Down the little streets of Corfu.
Square in Spilla, you got a statue of George somebody?
George or Nikos?
Probably Nikos.
Dress designs for the opera.
This is in the Asian Museum. I think it used to be something else, something to do with the UN conference. And this is the banquet hall. Kind of a pretty room. Nothing compared to the stuff that we see in France with royalty, but still pretty fancy. Throne room. Chandeliers.
Even the St. Michael St. George Tower.
And we bring you to our next chapter of Cats in Greece. Hi guys, somebody's feeding you.
It's the sunset today.
And we're leaving Corfu town. Got maybe 2 more stops and then we're off to Italy. Gotta just stop just north of Corfu town for fuel because there is no fuel in this town, which is crazy to me. And yeah, super yachts all around. Gorgeous morning, 8:30 a.m. Diana's not out of bed yet. Bye for Kirkia on the north side of the old fortress. It's kind of cool. Seeing if I can find fuel here. This is Micro Kefli, which means little head. Here we go. We've got the old fortress. We've got the new fortress. Marina and Spilla and old port, and then the new port with the cruise ship. Got a pretty cool rock here, just in the middle of the exits from Corfu. I'd love to get closer, but it's a rock, which means there's rocks around it. So we'll skip that part. At the end, it says I need to take a picture of the boat tree forest. I'm looking forward to this lighthouse up here, but we're eating, so I have this puffing, gross, disgusting sail. It's the noise, so that you stand the boat up. Got all knots of wind now. Got the tourist boat in front of the lighthouse here. Yeah. She's learning Italian because we're heading over there. See how much she learns in a week. Probably enough to say, ciao, Bella.
Ciao.
Diana tells me I have to record the sunset because it's another crappy sunset in Greece. Probably our last sunset in Greece, maybe our second last sunset, eh? We're going to head to Italy day after tomorrow, maybe tomorrow if the weather holds. But yeah, last Greek sunset. Early morning Sunday, we're off to Othonoi Island. We've got Albania over here, and we're going to be heading to Italy tomorrow. We're gonna stay over in this little place tonight, and then we're here right now, Cassiopeia. So yeah, maybe we'll get a sunrise here. A little gloomy, but looking forward to the next part of the adventure. Italy. Got our sunrise coming up over Albania as we're heading out towards Italy. We should be in Italy tomorrow afternoon. A little bay we stayed in, very rolly last night. Wow, this is perfectly awful. Here comes the sunrise. Well, this is the last look at Corfu here. This is cliffs as we're just leaving. We're going to be going to that Othonoi Island. It's kind of pretty here. Imagine there was a nice safe harbor here, but I didn't know yesterday. So here we go.
North of island of Corfu, all the nice cliffs. Calimera Elada.
So these are the things I don't understand. The wind is coming from that direction, directly over the island. And to me it shouldn't be. To me it should be shadowed by this island. There should be almost no wind here. We're less than a mile away from the island. But yeah, maybe somebody can explain it to me. It's not even noon, so Katabatic shouldn't be really an issue at this point.
Approaching Othonoi, so much wind, and we're not taking advantage of it. 15 knots, even more.
So our last stop in Greece, this is Othonoi, or Phanos, or Chorio, or there's half a dozen names for most of the places. Here the winds just started screaming in just as we start to come to anchor, because why wouldn't it be screaming when we're trying to sail here? But yeah, it looks like a lovely little place. Hopefully good for a night, and we'll leave early tomorrow morning to it. Going for our last little swim in Greece. We got some nifty rock formation here, and I don't think it's deep enough to swim in here.
Very quiet evening in Othonoi. Very beautiful, clear water. Nice little cloud in the sky. Little town. Beautiful night.